On the nuclear question, the tripartite agreement made in Tehran was between Iran and Turkey and Brazil, another very important country with a very good president, outgoing and incoming. And I do think that it's crucially important that Iran and Turkey move forward together, because they are sending a message across the Arab world that here are two leaders who are, well, I don't want to put it unkindly, but who are in a different league from most of the leaders of the Arab world. And this message is not lost on the Arab masses in the streets, of course. It's wonderful that you're watching in Kuwait. Please spread the word. Let's get more viewers and callers from Kuwait. I wonder if I've got time to squeeze in Jim on Ahmadinejad. Jim, quickly. Go ahead, sir.
Hi there, George.
Hi.
George, I agree with you. Ahmadinejad's visit to Lebanon was far more powerful than any F-15 or F-16 plane Zionist or Zionist tanks that they have been using against Lebanon. He came to Lebanon as a messenger of unity and peace for the Middle East. His speeches was far more powerful than any devastating weapons the Israelis and Zionists had
Jim, you've put that
Lebanon.
Absolutely brilliantly. And the Saudi foreign minister, Saud al-Faisal, welcomed President Ahmadinejad's visit to Lebanon. He said that it would help unity in Lebanon. So unity is breaking out. Let's talk to Anil in Leicester on President Ahmadinejad. Good evening, my friend. Welcome to the show. Yes, Anil? Hello? Hello, Leicester? Unfortunately, that one hasn't come through. Lots of calls tonight about Ahmadinejad. Seems to have really captured the public imagination. It certainly did in Lebanon, I could assure you for that, because I was there. I was present as the cavalcade went past in the southern part of Beirut, where he spoke at the Dahya, which is the area that was devastated in 2006, reduced to rubble and ash, now rebuilt, and Ahmadinejad really had them rocking in the aisles. I think our caller's back from Leicester. Anil, welcome back. Hello, sir.
Hello.
My dear, go ahead.
Hiya, good evening, Mr. Galloway.
Good evening. My apologies.
Mr. Galloway, I want to say it, what I hear it today about the British media, especially the BBC.
Yes.
And they say it, that Ahmadinejad came to us, to Lebanon, for preparing for us for war. Now, we invite Ahmadinejad. We welcomed him, Ahmadinejad, and we honor him, Ahmadinejad, whether they like it, whether they dislike it.
Yes, he was invited. He was invited by...
We're saying it to the Iranian nation, because Ahmadinejad of the Iranian nation, thank you that you stand for the human right and for the justice. Well, Lebanon is one of the other nations who are suffering for the right and for them resisting. We are the resisting nation, and we thank you. And thank you, George Galloway, that you are representing TV, Press TV, and thank you that yet they bring in always this speech from Ahmadinejad and Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah. We are resisting. They have to understand that 2010 will be our year. We want to live. And, you know, Mr. Galloway, there are people who are living in Leicester. They borrow the ticket and they go there just only to see Ahmadinejad.
Yes, actually, there were many of them on my flight the day before he arrived, and they thought I was going to Beirut to throw flowers at President Ahmadinejad. I wasn't, of course. I was there on a convoy business. It was just coincidence. But I was glad that I was there at the same time as him, because I captured the essence of your telephone call, the spirit of the Lebanese people. And I think that that was very important indeed. He was received by the Christian president of Lebanon. He was received by the Sunni Muslim Prime Minister of Lebanon, and I have to mention their affinities because, of course, the Constitution of Lebanon reflects the tremendously carefully balanced political nexus which exists there based on the patchwork of different religious communities and the history of many problems. Long before Hezbollah existed, long before even the Iranian Revolution. Let's hear from Robert in Ireland on the same subject. Robert, welcome to the show.
Hi, George.
Hi there. Go ahead.
Judge, first of all, I want to commend you for the work you've been doing.
Thank you.
You're educating people like us that are not very vast in the issues in the Middle East. But I have two questions for you.
Go ahead.
First one, can you tell me what the uproar is all about the president of Iran going to Lebanon? If you can tell me what the whole, why the West are so aggrieved about him going over there.
Because it confounds their whole analysis that Ahmadinejad is somehow, as an earlier caller said, a person with no support. It's very clear that not only does he have support in Iran, he has support in Lebanon, and the speech that he gave has won him friends and admirers throughout the Muslim world. I'm sure about that. I can only allow you one question, Robert, because I've got to get to the other callers. Ben in Scotland might be a clearer line. Go ahead, Ben. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, George. I just would like to make a comment about the visit to Lebanon.
Yes.
I think that the Ahmadinejad support will expand. I think it will be increased after his visit to Lebanon. I think all that will happen due to the fact that there is big tension in Gaza, in Palestine. So this will give a credit and more support to Ahmadinejad. So I disagree with some comments says he doesn't have support and all that. I think even if he has had a fraction of support in the past, I think this fraction will expand and increase, and he will win what he wants. So therefore, his visit, I think, will make a success at the end.
Thanks, Ben. It was a clear line and a very clear message. This is Chesham in England, and it's Mohammed. Mohammed, welcome. Go ahead, sir, quickly. Mohammed? Unfortunately, I think we've lost Mohammed. I'm on the last couple of minutes. Yes, Mohammed, are you there?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Go ahead, sir.
I admire that what you are doing for justice in the world.
Thank you, sir.
And also, I condemn that the Egyptian government haven't allowed you to go to Egypt.
Thank you.
And the other thing is that with regard to Ahmadinejad's visit to Beirut, and he was very, very successful. And also, I congratulate to all the Iranians. They have such a president who speaks the truth, and I think that his visit will make a change in the Middle East and bring peace in the Middle East. And I think that we need to have more leaders like Ahmadinejad in the Middle East. Thank you, George.
Well, thank you. Let's quickly take Richard in London. Richard, go ahead. You've got 30 seconds. Go on.
Hello, yes, this is Richard here, speaking from London. Actually, I just wanted to comment a little bit on Ahmadinejad's visit to Lebanon. I was really, really impressed, extremely, excessively, and absolutely impressed, despite the fact that the U.S. is pressing the Iran.
Unfortunately, that line went haywire, but Richard's message was absolutely clear. And it's been the message from most of the callers, texters and emailers this evening. The visit to Lebanon by President Ahmadinejad, the President of the Islamic Republic of Iran, has been an almost unqualified success. It has confounded his critics, it has disappointed his enemies, it has cheered his friends, and that all adds up to a pretty good day's work, don't you think? I hope you think I've done a pretty good day's work here on Comment. If you do, come back next week, God willing.